like clean up the overlay just a little bit, just a little bit. So what is it going to be? The challenge for next week is going to be melee. You are only allowed to use your hand-to-hand fighting units. So Zerglings, Banelings, Ultras, even though Eon Blue, my moderator who sorts the replays, claims Ultralisks are not a melee unit. Apparently someone doesn't understand how fucking giant claws work, but we're going to count Ultralisks. You can use Ultras. Zealots, DTs, all of that jazz. Now, if you're a Terran player, you're wondering, how the shit do I play this challenge? Well, for you guys, you have a special set of conditions, and you guys actually get a really fun one. You're allowed to use Hellions, Hellbats, and Widowmines. So I want to see some mass Widowmine running across the map and killing the opponent. I want to see mass Hellbat drops, Hellions running in. However the hell you want to do it, mass those factory units, kick some ass, show us what you've got. All right, dudes. So for this week's challenge, it is going to be Skirmishes, the replays we're casting right now. Get your replays in for the next week's one, but for now, we're casting the previous submission. So it's Skirmishes. Players had to try and get as many fights going all over the map as possible. There's a cap of 24 units you're allowed to use in any one engagement at a time, no matter how late in the game it is. And one of these guys has sent this replay in. So let's see which one it is. Up here in the top right in the red, representing DNSS, it is Kudon. He's got a nice Mutalisk trophy there from winning a tournament. Very nice. And down here in the bottom left-hand side, in the blue, a little bit shy, sitting in the corner, fluttering his eyelashes in our direction. He is a little bit coy. A little bit coy. You see what I did there? I tried to work his name into a terrible fucking joke, and then I cringed at myself. Oh, shit. Kudon's got a gold base. Yeah, alright, alright. Okay, we got a gold base here for Kudon. Looks like Koi here is going to be just expanding to the front. So Kudon's going to take that gold base and get the action started real early. Whoa, what the hell did I just press? That's what I meant to press. Turn that music on. We've got a Roach Warren on the way for Kudon as well. We're going to see exactly how well he can handle that. Oh, as I'm doing this, my second monitor turns off and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? I'm the god of tech. Forgot to plug in the laptop. It turned off. My entire maintenance screen over there is gone, and I can no longer read chat until it turns back on. Fantastic. I'm an intelligent human being. Is he going to go for a third hatch? Kudon. 0 units into 3 hatcheries, including a gold base. Ugh. Let's hope my opponent doesn't attack me. Meanwhile, Koi's like doing the most standard stuff ever, but Koi also actually not building any fighting units yet. So both players playing quite greedy. Just 6 Zerglings are coming across the map. Oh, he would love to know that gold base is there, but he won't get any vision. And these Zerglings just going to work their way across the map, try and do some damage. A drone from finding it. Oh, is it going to lead to the gold? Turn around! Turn around! Don't show them the gold base, you idiot! Oh my god, did they see it? Oh, they saw the edge of creep. I'm not sure if you noticed, though. The drone turns around at the last second after leading these Zerglings over. And oh, Kudon! Kudon! He's just shown his hand, rallying drones over to that gold base. And it looks like, here we go, Koi. Oh, he's going to start to focus down these workers. Does take down 1, 2, 3 workers. We'll be able to get the queen as well. Hatchery goes down, not even placed correctly. Kudon panicking a little bit right now. Freaking out. These Zerglings just idling up there, not doing their job. And Kudon's going in for a scout in the main base at the same time. Not something you see every day in Zerg vs. Zerg and Overlord Sacrifice, but Kudon says, yeah, I want to watch you, boy. Sees a double Evo chamber. And looks like Koi here hasn't really been spending the money after those Zerglings. Casual 1,400 minerals in the bank. Okay, let's put this on Koi's camera. So he's got 2 Evo chambers, wants to go to 4. Just a casual decision there. You know, we're on Koi's camera right now. You can see what he's clicking on down here in the bottom right. So 4 Evo chambers and a spine. And that queen, that's not a solid wall. That... this is like... This is one of those situations where you're like, okay, guys, we have this like giant friggin' public street that's like 30 meters across, and there's like a riot coming down it. Let's send 1 police officer in the middle of the street and just be like, yeah, you can cover this whole area, right? It's like, no, she cannot cover even half of that exit. But luckily for Koi, doesn't look like Kudon's going to be coming across the map. Kudon's just kind of droning on up. Finally gets a few workers mining on that gold base after the early interruption. Still no use on the Evo chambers just yet from Koi. Koi going for a Roach Warren and a 3rd hatchery in the back. And Kudon sending out a few more trader drones. Of course, the Overlord, I think, has seen all these drones transferring. It's just having a bit of perv on the high ground, seeing what's going on. Sees the back base over here, does Kudon. And looks like Koi now going to go for those double upgrades. Completely forgot about the Evo chambers in the main, I guess. And is building a second spine in the wall. Oh, ooh, my Zerg heart just wants to blow 5 Banelings up, like right here. Just blow out both the spines, rush in with a tunneling Bane. Looks like it's just pure Zergling though for Kudon. Gonna come out here. Koi's Zergling's in the open. Ooh, runs back in through the wall. And with the double transfuse, this should be an easy hold for Koi. Kudon. Oh man, that's some World War I shit right there. That's like, yeah, attack into the other trench. Yeah, this seems like a good idea, guys. Like, no, that was a terrible idea. Kudon not valuing the lives of the soldiers at all, unfortunately. Goes for the World War I YOLO, doesn't do shit. And a couple of Zerglings have to retreat with their tails tucked between their legs. Do Zerglings have tails? Is that a thing? Let's find out. I cannot tell what the hell I'm looking at. Yeah, they got little curly tail, little waggy tails. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's friggin' adorable. And here we go. Zerglings once again find a rally of drones over to the gold base. Kudon with some of the worst worker protection policies in the history of Zerg. Koi goes down, loses a couple of those lings, has got Burrow on the way behind this, is starting up that roach production. Alright, Koi's going to be going for the 1-1 roaches. Kudon has like a big income lead right now, especially as this gold gets fully saturated. We're going to see this mineral start to skyrocket. And what is this? A Baneling nest. Already has a roach horn, but now going for a Baneling nest. And it looks like just massling Bane. Man, that's going to do terribly versus 1-1 roaches. If Koi can get up like 20 plus roaches together in a ball, Ling Bane is going to suck against that. But Kudon doesn't give a shit. He's just going to spread creep for now. Use all those minerals. Making another 10 drones. Holy shit, Kudon, you madman. Yeah. Shit be cray, dog. Shit be cray. There's always someone in chat hating on the leagues. I didn't look at the leagues, guys. The whole point of this show is we have games of absolutely every different league in here. Sometimes we do get the occasional bronze game, and it's hilarious and fun to watch. Sometimes we get GM replays, and it's like actually high-level execution of a stupid challenge. Both are amazing. I personally actually played this challenge just the other day. I was playing the Skirmishes ICYFAR. It was actually a lot of fun. I won one game. Did I win it? Actually, maybe I lost both games. They were both pretty close. I know there was a Zerg versus Zerg I lost, which was like reasonably close. And then I think there was another game which I won as well. Maybe it was a Zerg versus Terran? I can't quite remember, but it was actually a lot of fun. Just trying to make as many fights happen all over the map as possible is always something which is worth. And oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I finally got my second monitor up and running. Holy shit. Luckily, there's a bit of downtime here in this match because neither of these players are doing anything at this point. They're both just chilling, building up, and taking their time. And a big thanks to Lib and Dark Minions for the resubs just before. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. And 2-2 is on the way. Oh my god. If you guys want to see Zerglings be useless, see them fight 2-2 roaches. Now, luckily for Kudon, Kudon has 4 billion monies. That's like the technical terminology for this situation. We have a 62 drone, 4 base economy Zerg player. Ooh, the pervert's finally getting chased off. Angry Mum's chasing off the dude in the trench coat in the park, standing a bit too close to the play equipment. Yep. It's typical. But 4 base economy here. A ton of money. Starting to mass roaches now is Kudon. Zerglings. Oh my god. Instant replay. Instant replay. Quick. So we just saw the Zerglings come in. Oh my god. I was talking about Banelings earlier and running into the spines. But Kudon here is actually going to go for it. Oh, the Banelings run in, take out both spines, and the Zerg is going to hop on top. But these are 1-1 roaches, and if that queen drops a band-aid, especially... Oh my god, even without the band-aid. Yeah, she drops a band-aid on that roach. These roaches wreck those Zerglings. Pretty shitty attack there from Kudon. And Kudon has a ton of money, guys, but Kudon doesn't have any upgrades. Check this out. It's going to be 0-0 roaches versus 2-2 roaches, and now muters. Wait, what the hell? What the hell, Koi? Koi's wasting gas on Mutalisks after spending all of his money on upgrades? It's going to be 3-2-2 roaches. 3. I mean, I get they're kind of elite. Each one has like 4 or 5 kills. That's cool and all, but like 3. That's like triple the money on upgrades as to the amount of roaches he actually built. This is ridiculous. Koi here just being a little bit of a psychopath, saying, yeah, let's spend 9 minutes building upgrades for roaches and then go mutas. Decision making, guys. You know, decision making. Kudon, on the other hand, is like, you know what? You know what's cool? Let's make some extra Evo chambers. Let's start upgrades of my own. So we're gonna enter, I think, 6 total Evo chambers this game. Hoping we can get a few more at some point. Kudon is going to attack. Now, of course, this was meant to be all about skirmishes, this challenge, and he's coming just underneath the unit total. 20 roaches and ravages, which is acceptable. It's acceptable. Yeah, I can't tell who's doing the challenge. I think it's Kudon, because Kudon's been attacking with like small numbers of lings so far. And here we go. He's going to come in with a roach ravager. No answer to the mutas. Koi there is going to start to chase down those units with those mutalisks. Kudon backing off, starting to head home. And Koi here just still sitting on next to no economy. 35 drone economy. Barely mining on these bases. Mutas are going to start to clean up the overlords. How is Kudon going to deal with this? I don't know, man. I'm not really sure what I'm watching right now. If we've got upgrades, we've got +1 finally on the way at the 11-minute mark. Kudon starting a single upgrade. You know what? When you're at 70 drones on 4 bases, I think you need another 7 drones. So apparently we're watching Liquid Ret in Kudon form. This is his like Smurf account he plays when he's a little bit drunk. And he's going to make 76 drones in a Zerg vs. Zerg against a guy on 33 drones. Yeah, if Koi comes back from this game, that's just obscene. I don't think it's actually possible. We've got these mutas just idling here. No Spore crawlers down, even though he knows there's mutas out. Kudon here with a big oversize, trying to get Hydras out. Doesn't have them ready yet. We've got even more mutas flying across, and holy shit balls. Koi is just going to rain down death on these mineral lines. The queen starts to fight these mutas. Mutas will take that queen down very quickly. No, they change targets. There we go. Entire drone line is forfeit. Are there any spores? Oh my god, guys, there's no spores across any of these bases. Koi is about to rip the face off this nerd. Holy shit, there's like no Hydras out either. 11 Hydras on the way, but they're not here yet. Oh my god. Oh my... What? This is like me in Brood War. I see air units, I just don't build anything that shoots. I'm like, 2 Hydras will do the job. Oh, he's trying to corrosive file the mutas. This is adorable. Oh my god. Koi here is with the 12-minute muta swap after going for 3 2-2 roaches. He's going to come in with 15 mutalisks and annihilate the economy. So total workers killed up to 30, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Still, not a single Spore crawler across the 4 billion bases, 5,500 minerals. Kudon instead opting to A-move 2 Hydralisks at the mutas. I'm sorry, Kudon, but I gotta laugh at you here, man. I don't think he knows what Spore crawlers are. This is like adorable and savage all at once, man. I don't... I was not ready for this. Is this Dark vs. Su? Yeah, I think this is pretty much a Dark vs. Su reenactment. The mutas are just killing everything. Hydra's finally starting to gather up. They do have 1-1 upgrades against just +1 on the mutas. The mutas actually look like they are going to take a lot of losses here. At the same time, Roach Rabbit just trying to break the wall. 2 of the 3-3 roaches have gone down. Oh no! Apparently, only 4 2-2 roaches weren't enough. Koi! Koi's muta's doing well. Oh, the corrosive bile missed the muta. He aimed it for the graphic rather than the air helper on the ground. Kudon not able to land that, but the mutas come home. Koi is going to clean this up. Hangs on to most of the economy. Actually, the Zerglings do get in this base. They've managed to kill 6 or 7 workers. The mutas are finally going to clean this up. Both players will stabilize, but now Koi going from 1/3 of the supply to almost double. Okay, Kudon spends a bit of his money and catches up a little bit. But Kudon, still not a single Spore crawler in sight. Oh, poor Kudon. Kudon built like the sickest economy of all time. He's even taking a base, but it's only building Hydras and Infestors. Okay, Queens are on the way now. That's a good thing to do here. Queens will do okay versus mutas. And let's face it, Koi's economy is still pretty average. But with these 2-2 roaches as well, I mean, if Koi hits with those roaches, this is pretty much game over. Drones being rebuilt here for Kudon. Still not a single sport crawler in sight. The fuck am I watching? What is this? Oh, man. You know what? Like, I'm actually thinking about how if spore crawlers, like, I'm imagining this is a balance test map, and they've removed spore crawlers from the game. And this is what every Zerg vs Zerg looks like, is like, you're way behind, and then you make mutas, and your opponent's like just stubborn and tries to defend with ground units, and they just lose because they fucking don't have spore crawlers that, you know, 5-shot mutalisks or whatever it is. Oh, hatchery! Ah, goes back, gets the hatchery, finishes it off. Koi manages to take the hatch down and says, haha, you're back only on 4 bases, and says, you know what, I think it's time to expand. I'll take one here. I guess I'll take maybe one here. Oh, here, I guess white. Oh, you know, I like gold. Gold minute. Yeah, let's take. So casual 4 bases expanding all at once. Koi accidentally finds the base. Oh, no, went to take this base. Drone scouted it, and he's going to take out this hatch in the bottom corner. We've got +2 attack on the way for Kudon. Hopefully the upgrade finishes before the Evo chamber bleeds out from a lack of creep spread. Back at home, Mass 2-2, Roach Ravager. Or just Roaches, actually. Flyer Carapace is on the way, an Infestation Pit is on the way. We've got a ball of Hydras, but with absolutely no meat in front for that just yet. Kudon in a little bit of trouble. Alright, let's watch this. So, mutas are now going to go across the map. Now, Koi's looking for that damage. Koi's going to... Oh, God. Is Koi going to find the gold base? It's already all mined out. It doesn't really matter that much, but I think Koi's looking for the top left. This is the second time he spotted the creep spread there. It's going to clean up this Overlord first. You've got to go after the brains of the operation first. That's what they always say, right? Don't just snipe off a random soldier. Aim for the officer. That's basically what Overlords are. Giant, bloated, perverted officers that float around and don't really do much. So Koi there, going with the high-level tactics. Meanwhile, Kudon over here has a single Infestor. Now, I'm curious to see how this Infestor gets used. Let's put it that way. I'm curious. Because I imagine if you don't know what Spore Crawlers are, you're probably not sure how to use Infestors. Infestors are actually very difficult to use until you've had a bunch of practice with it. Pretty much all spellcasters are. So let's see what Kudon's plan is. For now, mutas do find a base in the back. Only 2 queens defending it. Still not... Oh my god, he put a Spore Crawler down and it just died instantly. I think he did anyway. Or maybe that was just a drone. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm not sure. Kudon takes out a base. Looks like he's going to lose a base to Koi's mutas at home. More spine crawlers going down at the front. Oh my god, Roach is here. Lands a double fungal. Instant replay. Holy shit, he actually used it. He used it. Instant replay. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the hell? Who was expecting that? Not me. Look at this. Lands a fungal. Lands a second fungal. Now pretty damn good as well. The Hydra Infested doing okay, but no meat in front of the Hydras. Oh, these fragile, expensive Hydras. Quite a few of them do fall. Nice burrow from Koi. He starts to hide his roaches. He's going to pop up behind those units, no doubt. Of course, 2-2 doesn't look that impressive now. 8 minutes down the track when the Hydras have 2-1 as well. Oh, unburrows from behind and just slaps a few of those Hydras down. Great micro here from Koi, just dancing around. Meanwhile, mutas intercepting every single Hydra. That pops out. Things not going well. Kudon's going to try and break through the spine wall. Oh, Zergling's rallying it. A few more roaches as well. Kudon actually getting on top of the production. There's more army supply out for Koi right now, but most of it's in mutas on the other side of the map. And Koi's roaches just casually going for a walk past the Hydras. A few of them turn to fight. The rest just having fun up on their rally point up there. Koi's finally going to group up and come in here, but it's already bled out so many units. Kudon doing some sick Ravager Morph micro. Kudon! Koi here is unfortunately being overwhelmed. There's still 4 Hydras, a few Roaches and Ravagers left. There's a whole bunch of extra Hydras back there. Mutas starting to work on that main base. What have we got in production? 7 Roaches here, but Koi is out of money right now. This is basically Koi's last income. Both players on next to no mining right now. A few drones mining here for Kudon. Nothing on that base. This is perhaps the silliest and most ridiculous and amazing game I've ever seen, but it looks like it's going in, I think, Kudon's favor. If he can separate the mutas and the roaches and just get all his Hydras together, he's going to be in a good spot. It's all about getting the Hydras together. But he's going in a few Zerglings at a time into these roaches. Not what he wants to be doing. And I don't think he realizes all those Hydras are just chilling over there. He's going to go in with just 3 Hydras, a Roach, and 2 Ravagers. Oh, he's going to land some nice corrosive vials, but leaving the rest of the Hydras behind. Unfortunately, that's going to be all she wrote. Now Koi overwhelms half of this army. only a few fragile hydras left behind this. And I mean, Koi's still got income up here as well. Koi actually built Spore Crawlers. Funnily enough, the player who had mutas all game definitely knew what Spore Crawlers were. Koi takes out the spawning pool. Is gonna start base trading. What do we got? 30 Zerglings on the way for Kudon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kudon's still got a ton of money, actually. If Kudon just builds a whole ton of stuff, there's still a chance. I mean, what do we got? 7 Hydras. Can that take on this many mutas? No. He needs to build more Hydras for sure, but he's lost the lair. So all he's got is a spawning pool rebuilding. All he can build right now is drones. But income-wise, small advantage here to our blue player, Koi. Koi is, you know, what have we got? A bunch of roaches. Oh, he's trying to morph lurkers, but I think Kudon's coming in just in time. He's going to be able to overwhelm these roaches with the Hydra Ling. All of these roaches do end up falling. All the Hydras still standing. The lurker eggs just get killed. More Zerglings back there on the back side of this. And it looks like Kudon is still in it to win it. Trying to make it happen. 3,500 gas in the bank for Koi. Unfortunately, no way to spend it right now. No minerals to balance that out. And oh, one of the last, actually the last mining base of Kudon has been found. Queen's going to go down. Muta's going to take out all of this last little bits of mining. At the same time, Kudon trying to break the ramp here of Koi. Koi's roaches rallying into their death. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. And this is Koi's last couple of bases. Koi's last income is just to the north of this in the in-base expansion. Broodlings are doing a good little bit of damage to the Zerglings. Hydra's starting to kill off all of these Overlords. And, oh, that will end up supply blocking Koi if a few more of those do go down. Koi's not really building anything right now, though, so it is just a battle of the mutas. What have we got? 13 mutas versus 7 Hydras. Kudon building a Roach Warren, which is nice. Doesn't have enough units that shoot up right now. That's the problem. Kudon. All Kudon needs to do is, like, build a few Spore Crawlers and actually defend a mining base. But Kudon still does not know what Spore Crawlers are. It's like a tragic tale, man. This is like... Oh, this just reminds me so much of when I'm playing Brood War, and I just don't know what units to build. I'm like, oh, what's good versus that one? Like a Reaver drop comes in, I just like, do I clump up a bunch of Hydras onto this, and they all just get that? Oh, that didn't work. That's Kudon right now with Mutalisks. How the fuck do you beat these flying Ember unit? Unfortunately, doesn't know about Spore Crawlers. Hopefully finds out about it after this. We'll have to wait and find out, of course. A lot of little fights going on all over the place. Zerglings are going to find that hatchery. But all the mining's gone down. All Koi has is a bunch of burrowed drones and a bunch of hatcheries far away, which he can't get to right now. So it looks like Kudon going to keep cleaning up these maps. Koi finds the last workers. Holy shit. Kudon, with 2.3k minerals in the bank, is going to lose the last production and last buildings. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Koi is actually going to win this game. Like, there should be no way for Koi to lose this game, guys. Oh my god. Like, Koi could just go kill those Hydras right now. Right now, Koi has a hatchery here, which is actually mining, as well as a bunch of extractors, which won't take damage and die, and a bunch of drones. So, I don't know how Kudon plans to kill all of that. I mean, these mutas as well. Everything's been revealed. Kudon has been revealed. It's just these extractors, and Koi knows about it. 4 extractors is all he needs to kill. The Zerglings and Hydras here desperately trying to kill these last buildings of Koi. I think Kudon realizes the base trade is in full force right now, but little does he know there's 2 hatcheries still out on the map, and I think Koi is going to be able to close this one out. This is beautiful, guys. This is the chaos. This is the chaos. You can get some crazy games. Crazy games. The Queen is still just hiding there. She's like, don't look at me. Definitely not underground right there. Gonna come in and start to... Oh, finds this extra hatch that's building. That's nice. Muta's still wasting their time on Overlords. Oh, the A-move curse is going strong. These Zerglings and Hydras have been working overtime. We've got a 17 kill Hydra, a 12 kill Hydra, a 17 kill Hydra, another 17 kill Hydra. What the frack? 17, 17, 18, 13, 13, and 8. Oh my god. This is the Suicide Squad right here, but unfortunately, that's all she wrote. GG! These Hydras! Oh my god, they had so many kills! They had so many kills. Holy shit. Mostly Broodlings, to be fair, but oh my god, what the hell did we just watch? Hats off to Kudon and Koi. I'm not sure which one of you sent that replay in. That was amazing. And Yeah, I personally am a big fan of the 2-2-3 roaches into mass mutalisks myself. I love it. I love it. Very, very beautiful game. So, I know. Why doesn't he make his own flying Ember units? I'm not sure. The next one is going to be a little bit higher level. It's going to be a diamond one. You know, I think I'm going to make a lot more fun of these guys, actually. I prefer to make fun of diamond players. Let's see how we go. Spawning to the next map here of Skirmishes. Down here in the bottom right, it is representing Red Lizard.